What's cracking? It's your boy Mr. Criminal 2025. You know how we do it. Back with another video. Brand new. You know how we do it. Much love to everybody out there subscribing, hitting the notification bell, switching it to all. Much love to everybody out there that's been tapped in with the Mr. Criminal merch. Shout out to everybody out there streaming up the music, running up the brand new single that's about to drop, Mr. Criminal featuring Sugar Free. Much love to everybody that's just been tapped in, showing love, period. You know how we do it. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be a possibility. I want to salute to you guys. Today I want to talk about a topic that I feel like needs to no longer be a topic. Today I want to talk about a topic that I feel like has been pressing the community and the coast for too long. This whole black versus brown, who's better, if we need their support, blah, 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 blah. You see, I've been in the game for many, many years, since 2001. And shout out to the artists that paved the way and opened the door before me. I've seen black and brown work together since way back. I'm talking since Julio G opened the doors to NWA. I'm talking to when Brother Cam was mentioning black and brown on his single Whoop Whoop. I'm talking about non-stop black and brown unity. Even on Tres Delincuentes, they had an artist in there that was the Blaxican. And it opened doors and it showed that we could work together and we could grind together and we could actually do this. There might have been a point in history where that was a necessary thing to blow up. But I'm proud to be part of this genre we call Chicano rap, Latin hip hop, Hispanic rap, whatever you want to call it. And I know for a fact that we paved the way so deep and we worked so hard to grind out our circle of the pie, our slice of the pie, that we didn't need no cosign from nobody. We didn't need acceptance of any other culture. Our people held us down so hard and so tough that we were able to sell out shows. We were able to get radio play because our people would buy tickets. Our people would request our music on the radio waves. Our people would line up around Warehouse Music, Sam Goody, Hastings, FYE, all around the country. I was part of that wave. And we didn't need nobody. We didn't need nobody else but our own people to support us. Which I don't feel there needs to be a division. I don't feel like the conversation still needs to be had like if doors need to be open for us. There is no door that needs to be open for us. We could open our own door. We could smash through them doors ourselves. We could make it happen because we've done it before and we're going to do it again and we're going to continue to do it. You see, I feel that these type of conversations are what creates division. We don't need division. Shout out to all my black brothers in the game that been holding it down for many years. Bone Thugs, Cam, the Dog Pound, Snoop, Dre, Quick, all the ones that been holding it down and showing love to both sides. But the truth of the matter, and you could ask them, is we paved the way so tough and so strong that all we need is our own. You see, I never see them making excuses that they need black audience to support them or brown audience to support them. They just put out good music and the music speaks for itself. And I know for a fact that we traveled around the world, jumped on so many planes, went to so many countries. I got so many passport stamps all over the world. I've been to so many arenas within the United States. I've been to so many radio stations being interviewed. And that was never something that got brought up. Hell yeah, I had songs with Nate Dogg on the radio, rest in peace. Mommy Mita blowing it up worldwide. Mr. Criminal was the first and only artist ever to have the king of hooks, Nate Dogg, rest in peace, singing Spanish. That was by design. That wasn't something that by accident, he just came in the studio and happened. I wrote the hook for him and I had a vision. I want Nate Dogg to sing some words in Spanish. Legendary and something that's never been done, because I believe when we did work with these people and my black brothers, that we need to represent for us. We need to hold that flag up high to show we're doing it to represent and cross over, but also represent for our people. That was something that I never forgot. Even when I did the song with Genuine, Represented, one of the first things, I always let it be known that I was a Latino on the mic. I never tried to sound different. I never tried to quote unquote sound like one of them. I never wanted to sound black. You gotta just put it down and represent. And something I always did was I made very sure that when you heard my bars on the microphone, no matter who I was standing next to, Busy Bone, Lazy, Wiz Khalifa, Nate Dogg, G Unit, whoever it was, that you were gonna tell within the first 15, 30 seconds of hearing that verse, that was a Latino on the mic. No mistake, no nothing. And I've been in so many studio sessions where they were like, damn, homie, you rap dope. Damn, I remember when I was in the studio session with G Unit, there was like 5 or 6 black dudes in the studio, and when I busted my verse, they all jumped up like, oh, cuz, shaking each other's hands like, he go hard. Whenever I was with the Bone Thugs, damn, homie, you rap hard. We're gonna call you Criminal Bone. Like, I always got that acceptance, and I got that acceptance by being me, through and through. A Latino rap artist, proud, representing for my culture. So I think that the whole conversation and that narrative is dead, it's weak, and it don't need to be brought up no more. We proved with hard work that we could make it happen no matter what. And I seen some artists come out that said, you know, thanks to them, the black and brown has become a thing that's accepted. Nah, I can't agree with that. I think it's all the people that paved the way. It's not just one person. It's a culture. It's a movement. It's the movement as a whole. It's the ones that took it to the radio stations and got Mami Mira played on the radio, that got Light My Fires with Snoop played on the radio, that got song after song after song that just got accepted. Fat Joe, Drop It and Rock It, Jump with Twister, We Ride with Busy Bone. And now I'm just highlighting my own circle. But there was so many more that did it. So for me to say it's not right, for one other person to say it's not right, we did this as a culture, as a whole, as a community, as a people, as a genre. So I feel like, do we need acceptance from any other culture to be successful? Hell no. People are making millions without ever being put on by anybody, never been signed by another rap artist that was black. And I'm not against it. If that's your destiny and that's where you do, and you're able to take it to millions of records sold and take it there, then my salute and my props to you. This conversation was about people saying that doors need to be open for us to blow up and we could only get so far. I'm speaking to myself. Millions of records sold. I lived out my dream. Multi platinum records with my record labels, with projects that we made and we created as a unit and as a whole. And we done so much gold accomplishments, platinum accomplishments. We sold ghetto platinum out the trunk before we even hit them first plaques. And I'm proud to say we never needed a cosign. We never needed anything to take us there but our people. It was only because of you guys that it was a possibility. It's only because of you guys that it's our reality. So anything other than that, I feel is an excuse. Anything other than that is a conversation that I feel like is taking us back 10 steps. We trying to move 10 steps forward. I know right now if I call Exhibit, what's popping, X, what's cracking, what we on, he's gonna support. If I hit up Bone Thugs, what's cracking, my Bone Brothers, what's cracking, what we on, let me slide you a beat, jump on something for me, whatever, they're gonna accept. The bridge has been built. There's nothing that needs to be built. And they understand and we understand we don't need each other to be successful. They're gonna sell millions of records. We're gonna sell what we're gonna sell. And the world keeps going. You see, supporting one another is one thing. But saying that we need acceptance or the door needs to be held open for us, or we could only get so far without these people supporting us, dead that. That's not a reality. Maybe it's a reality for whoever sets those limitations in their mind, but it wasn't Mr. Criminal's reality. It wasn't my record label's reality. It wasn't other artists' that created records reality that were able to do it and were able to get on and sell and take care of their families and put food on their plate for generations. I know for me, myself, I've been riding this wave of success and the doors that I've opened for myself with hard work, grind, and rapping my ass off for many, many years. And can't nobody take that from me. And all that black versus brown, all that, yeah, there's definitely certain sections of Los Angeles, maybe around the country that still have that issue. But I feel like we understand one another now. I feel like that's something that's part of the past. I feel like people have gotten over it. People have been grinding together. And shout out to everybody that I tap in with. I'm talking about from G Perico to Nipsey Hussle to Compton AD to Glasses Malone to MCA, Compton's Most Wanted, Dog Pound, Bone Thugs, G Unit. The list goes on and on and on. Snoop Dogg. Shit, we even had Eminem tapped in. You know, Eminem hit up B Real and said that he was listening to my record. You know how huge that is? Name me, Eminem named me by name and said, yo B, I like that verse you did on the Mr. Criminal record. Like, do you understand the levels that have been knocked down, that we don't need any cosign from anybody? And shout out to everybody out there. Shout out B Real, shout out Cypress Hill, shout out Eminem, shout out everybody that pays attention. And you see, another thing I want to highlight is while we're out here worried about the petty shit and maybe dissing each other and all this petty nonsense, we got people like Eminem watching us. We got people like Bone Thugs on tour, smashing. We got people like Cypress Hill, everybody doing their thing, and they ain't looking back. And if they are looking back, what are we representing as a culture? What are we doing that's showing that we are leveling up? I know Eminem gave me props, but what are they gonna say about the next man that's dissing each other and beefing with each other? It's something that I thought I'd bring up, man. I know that with hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and good music, you could knock any barrier down. You could knock down anything, any doubt, any person that doubted. I got this far by working hard, not by hoping that a black artist accepted me or a black genre accepted me. As a matter of fact, when I was around the country touring for my singles, marketing all my singles that were on the radio, I don't remember ever a black man or woman running a radio station. When we would go in there, they would always be white. They would always probably be Jewish. I don't ever remember rocking a summer jam, a big fest with 5,000-10,000 people in the crowd, because I've done quite a few in my life. I don't ever remember the person that handed me my VIP tickets, the hotel room passes, the people I was coordinating with ever being black. So how could they hold open the door or close the door to anything that we're doing? They were always white people. You see, these are the small, limited mind thinking that holds us back as a culture. And I feel that there's no excuses that need to be made. If you got good music, it's gonna be heard. If you believe in yourself, the culture's gonna get behind you and smash with you if you got that good music to back it. And that's what we're gonna continue to do, man. And I'm gonna continue to bridge the gap. I'm gonna continue to grind with my people. Like I said, I got an artist with a single dropping with Sugar Free this week, and I got a single dropping next week with 2 multi-platinum Latin artists. So do the math. Only you can hold yourself back, period. Nobody else can do that for you. You could make excuses. You could say that you need the black audience to hold you down and open the doors for you, but you can always be stuck in that box because that's what you're depending on. Me, I chose otherwise. I said all we need is our people. We need to smash. I know every single time I go out, all the brown faces, all the beautiful gente that support my music tapped in with me and showing love, and that's why we're still top speaked of, top spoke of, top 10, top 5, top 3 artists within the West Coast, period. Artists come and go, but we here to stay. Much love to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there that's been supporting. Keep on hitting subscribe. Keep on hitting the notification bell. Keep on tapping in with this comment because we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on bringing it. Much love. Stream that brand new song right now. I want everybody to go straight to their streaming platforms, whatever music they stream their music on, and search Mr. Criminal featuring Sugar Free and bump that Ain't No Fun. Much love. You know how we do it. Your homeboy Mr. Criminal. Shout out to everybody holding us down, and we out.